Alright, y'all gather round. Come listen to the story about how the waters of the bayou went from being black, black, black to blue, blue, blue. Once upon a time, when the waters were black in the bayou, black as ink, they were still filled with fishes, shrimps, and crabs. The fishermen would wake up early, cast out their lines, cast out their poles, and it was such a wonderful sight seeing them come in with all these fishes, shrimps, and crabs. But not all fished early. There was one fisherman, or should I say fisherwoman. Her name was Mama Coon Coon. Now she was a strange woman. No one really knows how she got here or where she came from. One day she just poof appeared in that rickety shack that she lived in. Just like her, it just poofed appeared one day out of nowhere. Now she always wore a big blue dress and a white bandana that seemed to glow in the dark. She was known for miles and miles for her seafood gumbo. Even though her gumbo was so renowned, she had the worst singing you ever heard. Now if you ever heard Mama Coon Coon singing, it was best to cover your ears and run the other way. Now one day, she wanted to make her seafood gumbo for all the people in town. But she was missing one thing. She was missing her crabs. Now her seafood gumbo had to have crabs. But Mama Coon Coon, she didn't use no poles, nets, or baskets. She said all those contraptions were too cumbersome for her. She just used her dress, her big blue dress. Now, Mama Coon Coon would open up her fridge. She'd pull out all her leftovers, pizza, fried chicken, breakfast sausage, and some items that you couldn't even be told what they were. She would tie all those items to her dress, and then she'd go down to the edge of the bayou. She'd walk right into the bayou, walk till she was about waist deep in the water. And now, one night, she stood out there for hours and hours and hours. The crabs weren't coming. She thought maybe it'd be a good idea to sing to the crabs. So she started singing, little crabbies, won't you come and nibble on me? Well, as she started singing, they still weren't coming. So she started singing louder. Now the people were all waking up late at night. They were running for the hills. Houses were falling and dogs were barking. And then the crabs started coming. The crabs didn't care for Mama Coon Coon singing as much as anybody else. They pulled her down in the water. They grabbed her with their claws by the nose and they pulled her deep into the blue water. Now, the water was blue, blue, blue. It wasn't black no more. Mama Coon Coon's dress, they say, covered the water and is still floating on top of the water today. And that's what caused that blueness. And even tonight, you can still see the shining of her bandana. That's no reflection from the moon. That's her beautiful white glow-in-the-dark bandana.